morning. I hope that you're going to have an amazing day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with me, and I hope you have a lot of fun shopping your stash to try out this look. I really wanted to go for a smoky teal vibe to make some progress on not only my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette for panning that palette, but also I really wanted to kind of give myself a little bit of a kick in the booty about the Justice League Panning Challenge colors that I chose from Bare Minerals. So just kind of getting into it. When you're shopping your stash, the shades that I focused on out of the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, there are 4 in particular. White chocolate as usual, all over the eye, makes everything very easy to blend. I have a little bit of triple fudge in my outer corner. You don't have to do that, but I decided I wanted a little bit more of a darker, deeper vibe, so it's on my brows and then in the outer corner of my eye. I'm also wearing creme brulee, so basic gold, basic matte brown, and then I've got a little bit of salted caramel. Again, easy warm brown. You can find it in most of your stock palettes. Then in terms of highlighting, I cannot get enough of this palette. The shade that I'm using, again, just like in the last Get Ready With Me, is the shade called Sweet and Spicy. It's very easy also to mimic in your collection. It's kind of a more of a matte finish, but kind of similar to the Balm's Mary Luminizer. To give you a little bit of comparison, if you don't have this palette, or if you have the Ciate Fun palette, there's a similar shade in there that is very comparable to this one. So bust that palette out, show it some love if you have that one as well. And then in terms of pops of color, I really wanted to focus on these 2 pigments I've chosen to pan for Aquaman with this. It's kind of on the greener side of teal, but I definitely say if you want to recreate this, a muted teal is an ideal way to bring in some color into your look. And then also this navy blue shade for Superman. So as per usual, oh, and then also too, in terms of blush, I've talked about this in multiple Get Ready With Me's lately. I'm still panning that red shade from Bare Minerals, but if you want an ideal dupe, go for the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Natural Beauty. You're right on track to having the perfect blendability. So just kind of going into the basic gist of the look, go over your entire eyelid area with the shade White Chocolate, or if you have another matte cream in your collection, let's say you're using Wet n Wild's Brulee, go for your favorite base shade to just kind of cancel out any redness, and also to make those deeper shades much smoother to blend on your eye. Then going into the next step, I'm using a champagne base. This is Julep. I've talked about this before because I've been panning this for quite a while. Go through with your favorite champagne base out of your collection, just to kind of give the gold shade a little bit lighter of an effect if you want it to be a little bit cooler toned on your eyes. I found that for my skin tone, that is quite a bit more flattering for me. And also, since we're going with the teal on our eyes, it is a little bit easier if you're not going with a really warm gold all over your lid. Then to go over with our Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, or your favorite gold shade, something like Urban Decay's Half Baked or Lorac Pro's Light Bronze, I am tapping the creme brulee shade all over my lid on top of that sticky champagne base. I love this combination. I cannot get enough of it. Then to keep this look very everyday appropriate, transition is super easy. Go through with Salted Caramel from your Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, or your favorite warm brown from your favorite neutral palette. I'm sweeping it back and forth. It is helping to not only minimize the hood of my eyes, it is also going to give me a very easy canvas to blend out these deeper shadows that we are going to apply in a few minutes. Then, as per usual, this step is not necessary, but I want to go on and pop my eyeliner under my glasses. I am following through with a white eyeliner from NYX, and then I am going through with the Sweet and Spicy shade, pardon me, from the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette to stamp it on top of that white eyeliner and to highlight my brow bone. If you do not have a comparable shade, go through with your favorite highlighting shade. It will be beautiful. Then to go on and work with the crease shade, I've got this Revlon crease brush. I'm having to build up this Bare Minerals pigment, but I wanted a really strong teal in my crease, so I'm gonna have to like kind of work with this for a while and build up the intensity, and that's one of the reasons why I went on and followed through with triple fudge as well, to just really deepen up the outer corners of my eyes to give me that that kind of glam, vampy effect, even though it's daytime. It's very, very wearable, very appropriate. And if you have brown eyes, stellar look to really highlight and shine your eye color with whatever you choose to wear for the day. So like I said, go through with kind of a muted teal, not really bright and blue, go with a greener teal. And then like I said, if you want to, you can go on and amp up that outer V with a little bit of triple fudge just to kind of really anchor it down. Then in terms of liner, I really wanted to stick with that Superman shade, kind of give it a little bit more of a lighter summer vibe going on. So I've got this, what is it, the CoverGirl liner in a navy blue shade, or Wet n Wild has one in airliner blue. Just go with a blue felt tip eyeliner in a navy shade, good to go. And then I'm going to go on and set it with that Superman shade right here, which is a really pretty royal blue. So if you have a navy shadow in your collection, or a Bare Minerals pigment or Makeup Geek pigment, beautiful. So and then in terms of my lower lash line, as per usual, I'm going through with my MAC Studio Chromographic Pencil in NC15 NW20 because I wanted a really bright a waterline that would stand out and again make my brown eyes look even browner. And then I'm following through once again on my lower lash line with the blue to really enhance my eye color. You're not necessarily noticing the actual blue on my lower lash line. It's really my eye color that I'm going for. So on my lower lash line, I wanted a really bright blue eyeliner. So this one is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Lapis. Yes, no, Lustrous Sapphire. Really, really beautiful, easy to wear. It stays well throughout the day, and it has a little bit more of a purple hint to it than just straight blue. So I went on and lined my lower lash line with it, and then I went over it with that Superman shade. Easy, breezy, so fun to wear on an everyday basis. Then I've talked about this before. I'm going through with bronzer and that red. Sorry, my kids needed me for just a second. So we're keeping it very, very simple when it comes to blush. I have used this in many, many Get Ready With Me's, as you know, because I am trying to pan it, but I really wanted a strong red flush because when you're wearing really cool tone shades on the eyes, it does wonders to really bring some life and some vibrancy back into your skin tone when you use a red blush. So I'm using this very red pinkish pigment from Bare Minerals, but you can also go through with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Natural Beauty. Perfect, perfect substitution. I go on over and dust it on the back sides of my cheeks, and then I also take just the slightest hint and run it through my crease area to really warm up my eye look and make it very cohesive for the rest of my face. This is like a tip that works with any eyeshadow look. If you're struggling to make cool tone shadows work, blend a slight warmer tone in that crease to really anchor it down. Or if you're wearing really warm shadows and you're struggling to make those work on your skin tone, blend a little bit of a cooler tone blush into your crease. Beautiful. It will always work and look seamless for you. So then you don't have to be afraid of like staying away from different eyeshadow colors and whatnot. So very, very easy. And then with lips, I wanted to branch out a little bit today and show you that it does work well with the red lips. So MAC's matte lipstick in the shade Damn Glamorous is what I have on my lips, but this also pairs really well with the nude. My go-to has been the MAC lip liner in the shade Whirl with the Maybelline lipstick in the shade Warm Me Up. So crazy easy, have tons of fun with this. I hope that you have a blast shopping your stash. Let me know how it goes, and I look forward to catching up with you real soon. See you later.